Hi Leo, thank you for joining me. We're going to draw some spirit messages for you today. So it's a general read and it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross-watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I'm going to start with a spirit message from the Daily Guidance Oracle deck. I like to think this is one of the focal points for you at the moment. Rather. Okay. Leo then. Ooh. You have strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. So Spirit sending you strength at this time. If you feel that you need that little bit of extra help, it's definitely there for you. I'm sorry, a little bit distracted. The house across the road, there's a pigeon just sat on the roof. I don't know that I've ever seen a sitting pigeon before. Random. Okay, let's get back to your reading. I'm going to draw a few messages, then I'm going to clarify. So let's see what Leo needs to hear right now. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Devil. One more, please. Oh, all fingers and thumbs. And the Moon. Okay. The overall energy for the reading, I have the Ace of Wands. Now, for some of you, I'm definitely getting a change when it comes to your working environment. There's an area of your life where, you know, you're questioning what you're getting out for what you're putting in. It's almost, is the juice worth the squeeze? It's just like something just doesn't seem to be fitting quite right at the moment, and you might be reflecting you know, on your life choices or maybe what your options are. I just feel that we're a little bit unsettled. We've not really planted those roots in a place that we're confident that's where they can stay, if that makes sense. The Devil. Intuitively, I'm feeling that some temptation is going to come in from somebody. It kind of feels like one of those things that you might be tempted to go along with, even though you know it's not going to be the best thing for you, strangely enough. Doesn't mean you will go along with it, but I certainly think there's something coming along that's going to tempt you. It could be around you at the minute, you might know exactly what I'm talking about, but I feel as though somebody or something's trying to lure you in, and I am getting a resistance from you. And the Moon. So the Moon talks about uncertainty. I do feel like at the moment you may be walking around with a big question mark above your head. It's like, what am I doing? Things look unclear. The Moon can represent illusions as well. I'm linking that into this Devil energy. We'll check that out a little bit more when we clarify, but I just feel like there is something that's thrown a massive question over clearly a very important part of your life. The thing with the Moon is we don't always take action, and I think that's due to that uncertainty and not knowing what the future holds. We can just almost become a little bit stuck with that perhaps, but let's go in and take a look. Let's look at why the Seven of Pentacles is here. I have the Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. This won't be the case for everybody, but I feel for some of you there may be a friendship, and one of you would like for that friendship to develop into something more romantic. Not the case for everybody, and I could absolutely understand why that might cause some confusion. I'm a bit stuck with that scenario, to be honest. So that's going to be quite specific to somebody, but I feel as though somebody has kind of opened up to you about how they feel and what it is that they want, and maybe that's just not for you. I feel like it's maybe not for you, and it's a case of letting somebody down gently. But I do feel you're considering it. I mean, it could be messy for many different reasons. I think it's put you in a difficult position. I think maybe, made you have to do something that you don't want to do, or think about something that you didn't want to think about. Let me get one more for this. I'm blindsided by that now. So like, oh, interesting. Judgment reversed. I wonder if it's one of those situations where, I don't know, for example, this was somebody you had a short thing with in high school, for example, and now we're all grown and years and years and years have passed by, and we've maybe remained friends in that time, but this person now wants something a bit more. I'll have to leave that with you. I can't move away from that and give you an alternative. So yeah, quite specific, certainly not for everybody. Let's look at the devil. Oh, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. Now, they did not come out upright, so I'm going to take them in the position that they've come up. This is quite a manipulative energy. Queen of Wands in her upright position gives me fantastic vibes all the time. But of course, most of these cards have a flip side. The flip side to the Queen of Wands could be possibly a bit arrogant. I see her being the one with the spoon, the mixing spoon. So whether this could be a person who would be trying to turn you against other people or make you see their way of thinking when really it actually does not sit with you at all. And I feel that with this person, this is not your first encounter. It's not your first rodeo with this person, and I feel as though it ended badly before. You've had some difficult times with this person, and I don't see that changing. Not with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, not upright. It's just manipulative. It really is. And I have to say, I don't feel that the devil energy is the energy that I picked up before. I think that's two separate ones, so please don't worry about that, what I was talking about. I don't feel that's the devil energy. Let's get one more for the devil. Oh, sugar. The Tower. That is definitely something to stay clear of. So whether with this person, you experience that Tower, and the Tower is something that's potentially come along very unexpected, it's shocking, it's got the ability to make us feel like our world has been turned upside down. If there is a recent event with a person like that, this is who the devil is representing at this time. I'm not saying they're a toxic, malicious person, but I'm definitely getting manipulation. That's the biggest trait I would put to this person. And I'm getting quite cross because I feel as though they might speak down to you like you're stupid or you don't understand. Yeah, not a nice energy. Let's look at the Moon. I can understand the confusion. The Four of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So it might be a case that you've been let down many times just recently, because I think it's giving me that sense of, where do I go from here now? I've tried that, it didn't work. I've tried that, it didn't work. Maybe we need a whole new perspective. Maybe we need a brand new approach. We need to switch things up a little bit, because in this energy, we're just not very happy. But interestingly, what I feel like, excuse me, apologies. You can't ignore the birthday girl. What I feel with these cards and the moon, it might be, relating to your romantic life. And like I say, there's been a lot of disappointment just recently. You might be feeling fed up. Almost like it's giving that sense of, should I just pop myself on the shelf and leave myself there? Absolutely not. Because the thing is, I feel that your heart is still open, even though you've maybe faced some rejection, some disappointment, some heartache. I don't feel that you're ready to give up. And what I quite like, actually, the notion of not taking any action when it's coming to the moon at this moment in time. I do feel like saying, like, just let things naturally unfold. Just go with the flow, but keep that heart open, and try and keep in a positive mindset. I did speak in a video earlier about when people think about manifesting, they think we're just manifesting positive things because that's when we're normally consciously aware of it. We can manifest negative energy as well, if we get in that low vibration and we've got maybe a bit of a pessimistic view, or everything's going to go wrong, or this is just my luck. It's not, so try just to keep those vibrations high. Don't lose hope. I think there's options here for you, for sure. Let me look at the Ace of Wands to finish. 10 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. Temperance. Now, okay, what I'm going to say, I did feel, for some of you at the start, I did suspect there may be a job change in the future. I do think for some of you, you are in a role that's possibly quite demanding and quite draining, and it's feeling more burdensome than anything positive. There is definitely a call here to let go of something. The reason I'm linking it back to work is because I do have the 8 of Pentacles. This is, calls about mastering a skill. And it's really a very close card to success, but I wonder if you might be feeling drawn to trying something different, something new, particularly with that Ace of Wands. This is a spark of creativity. It's a passionate new beginning. But whatever your new beginning is, there's a call to leave something behind. I am linking into this devil energy, to be fair. And Temperance. This is healing, balance, harmony. And when I said in the moon stage, I actually think to not do anything right now is fine, because I think it's about taking some time for you. Enjoy time with your friends, do the things that make you feel good. If love comes along, great, because I can see that you're open to it and you're ready for it. But if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. I also kind of want to say, be a bit more selective. Oh, sorry, I don't want to sound rude. Maybe you're a very trusting person. Maybe you see red flags and justify them. If you see those red flags, please pay attention to them. I just feel as though you might be a little bit too trusting, and that makes it easy for people to pull the wool over your eyes. So yes, but remember, Spirit is with you, giving you strength. So I'm going to leave that with you. I hope you can take something from it. I'd say there's definitely a couple of warning signs there, and definitely some advice to take care of you and keep your heart open. All right, thank you for joining me.